Good morning. How are you? Let me know how the volume is. And let's see who else we're going to get to chime in with us this morning. Let's see if we got anybody else coming in. Hey, Porsche, how you doing? How's it sound, Porsche? Can you hear me? Or while we waiting on everybody else to get in? And good morning, you guys, to the few who's is good. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, Diane, how you doing? And so, y'all already know this is going to be a general reading. And for Virgo, let's see who else is going to log on. You know? Let's give it a few minutes. And let's see. And can we get anybody else to log on? I'm trying to see if we're going to get any other people to log on for this here Virgo reading. Everybody must be asleep. I'm good, and you? I'm good. I'm at work. I'm trying to see who else we're going to get to log on. I'm looking kind of dead up in here right now. Looking kind of slow. I don't know where is everybody. I sent out notifications. I'm surprised. I don't have more Virgos in the building. What's going on? You just woke up? I know that's right. I see a couple of people coming in. I'm trying to wait and see who else is going to come in before we get started. Because you know how people like to jump in when we're in the middle. Let's give people about another 30 seconds to come on in here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I see you. Y'all hit the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Hit the comment section. Let me know what's going on with y'all this morning. 2020, how are you? Good morning. And so y'all know this is going to be a general reading for my Virgos. I was trying to give everybody, a second to come in before we jump into this reading. How you doing, famous? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know this is going to be a general reading for my Virgos. Y'all know how we always do. So let's go ahead on and you said you had a busy day, granddaughter, laundry, cooking. Oh wow. Okay. That's what's up. Nothing like spending time with the grandkids, with the grandbaby. That's a beautiful thing. I wish I had more time to cook and relax at home. You said I'm born on August 28th, too, famous? Okay. So we twins up in here. Okay, we have birthdays on August 28th also. Okay, Virgo. Let's go ahead on and jump into y'all's reading. Okay. And so what I got, your first message, okay, that I got from my Virgos this morning. How you doing, Rachel? How you doing? So the first message, let's go ahead on and start with this. Let's start with the first message, Virgo, okay? So y'all got the 4 of Wands, okay? You got the 5 of Wands, okay? And the 3 of Pentacles, okay? And so what that tells me, Virgos, okay, with this here, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Five of Wands, is that for some of my Virgos, some of you are gonna be focused on like projects you're trying to finish up at home. You know, like you said, cooking and cleaning, getting things up, you know, taking care of things at home. Some of you could be running a few errands, that sort of thing. You know, going to the store, like you said, doing laundry, cleaning up, taking care of paperwork. And so, for some of my Virgos, you're trying to focus on yourself, right? And so, for some of my Virgos, you have a fire sign who wants to come back. Okay, you have a fire sign who wants to come back. But there's some conflict between you and this fire sign, because this fire sign hasn't been wanting to tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? There's some conflict where the truth now it's time for somebody to, like, you know, step up and speak their truth. Because there's some conflict, some tension. And what I'm picking up is that there's some conflict and tension that involves two females. Okay. And so, because of this situation, you got the Seven of Wands, you got the Queen of Wands, you got the Ten of Wands, and you got this Ace of Wands, okay? So, what that tells me is that, like I said, you got this fire sign who wants to come back, but there's some blockage, because with this Seven of Wands, you are guarded and you on defense mode, you know. And because for real, you view the situation between you and this individual, this person, as a burden. So for many of you, you're not wanting to be bothered with this fire sign, because with this Queen of Wands, it's like you're standing your ground and you're taking back your power. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't care to hear what this person has to say, but this person is still attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? And so the next cards that came out is this, you got this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You got this Five of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles, okay? Along with this Page of Pentacles, okay? So, it could be that now you're dealing with another earth sign, okay? And so what I'm picking up on this Queen of Pentacles, Virgos, is that many of my Virgos, like I said, you just kind of focus on yourself right now. You know, focus on how to better yourself, how to become more self-sufficient, independent, stable, without having to ask anybody for shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because in the past, this person wasn't putting forth action. You feel me? And so with this Five of Pentacles, this person views the situation between you and them as them being out in the cold, okay? And so you may have another earth sign who wants to come in and make you an offer. But again, you kind of focus on yourself. And the reason why you focus on yourself, because the message that I got from Spirit, from my Virgos, is that the last thing you want to do, and let me see how I can put this in clear terms, because you know I like to be direct and I like to be straightforward so that my Virgos can understand, okay? The worst thing that you can do is fuck somebody who's not your friend. Let me say it again. The worst thing you can do is fuck somebody who's not your friend. And what I mean by that is to be in bed with somebody who doesn't have your best interests at heart. Because when you develop a real friendship with another person, then that means that you respect each other's boundaries, you respect each other, you support each other's goals. You both are willing to put forth the effort to protect and provide and establish yourselves as one, right? And so the worst thing you can do is have somebody laying beside you who you can't ask for shit or get shit from. You understand what I'm saying? Where they come and you're getting all wrapped up emotionally between the sheets with this other individual. And you are exposing your temple to this other person. But it's like fucking a dead animal, because at the end of the day, once you're done getting your nut, you know what I'm saying, releasing your orgasm, your climax, for some, this person gets up, washes off, and leave and go back home to their significant other, or they just get up and leave or whatever, But you can't ask this person for shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for some of y'all, I don't know why. Lord have mercy. I don't know. I'm seeing the guy with a white t-shirt, some blue jeans, white sneakers, dark skin, black hair. He could be anywhere between his 20s or early 30s, okay? I don't know who that's for, but I'm feeling like, this person could be a bit naive, a bit petty, a bit immature, And so it's like, for some, when it comes to this air sign, you got this 4 swords, right? So you could be dealing with an air sign who at one time or another felt wounded. And so because they felt wounded, they had to take some time to kind of go away, heal, and recoup. You understand what I'm saying? Because you see they got bandages, they laying down, right? And now it's like this person is healed, they recoup, now they ready to come up out their shell. And they ready to come back and fight for you, because it's possible that this person with this 5 of swords feels defeated by you, because for some Virgos, you could have overpowered this person by standing your ground and showing them that you wasn't willing to back down. You understand? And so it could be a younger air sign that wants to come and make you an offer with this Page of Swords, okay? And for some of my male Virgos, you could be dealing with a young, attractive air sign who wants to come in and make you an offer and feel like they want to fight for you. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, because you got this Justice card. But what I'm picking up with this Libra is that the situation between you and this Libra is a bit unevenly yoked. Good morning, Arlene. How you doing, Danita? Shauna, I see you guys. Good morning. So what I'm picking up with this Libra is that the situation between you and this Libra could be a bit unevenly yoked, a bit unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? Unstable, not really. The skills is not even. The skills is not even. It's like, the skills is going up, down, unevenly yoked. You know what I'm saying? And so you might have this Knight of Swords, this air sign that wants to come rushing. They feeling like they want to fight for you because they feel defeated by you. And the reason why they feel defeated is because it could be in the past this person stabbed you in the back. And you're standing in your ground, because when they stabbed you in the back, it's like they left you there and you had to pretty much pull the knives out of your own back. You feel me? And so it's like, for some of you, you got this Three of Cups, which Three of Cups is supposed to represent celebrations. You know what I'm saying? Going out with friends, having a good time, that sort of thing. And you may have a water sign who some of you are seeing. But there's a third party involved in this situation somewhere, because I even picked up on that last night. You know what I'm saying? That if you're dealing with a water sign, whether it's you seeing a third person or the person who you're dealing with that's a water sign is seeing a third person. And for some of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer, okay? Going through some sort of transformation when it comes to needing to set some type of boundaries in place when it comes to dealing with this Cancer. Because you also got this Queen of Cups. And you know, the Queen of Cups is about being very intuitive and listening to her tuition. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups is somebody who, you know, in her power already has, you know what I'm saying, like gifts and visions where she can see through some shit, right? And so this Queen of Cups is kind of already hip to the game and already aware that this person is involved with another individual. And so with this Five of Cups, this person might miss you and view the situation as being hopeless, and this person might be a bit down, you know? Or this can be you feeling down about them. But at the end of the day, with this Seven of Cups, somebody has options, or they either view you as being an option. You said, we're seeing got a baby come with a Gemini. You know, so like I said, either you're dealing with somebody who has options, or they either may assume or think that you have options, or somebody views the situation as if they can pick and choose who it is they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this water sign. Because somebody is being intuitive right now. Because like I said, there is a third person involved in this water sign. I don't care what nobody say, because that's what I'm picking up, Virgos. And it's like I didn't even have to really shuffle a lot of cards to get your message, because you also got this Hangman, right? And so what I'm picking up for this Hangman is that some of you could be attached to this this situation that you attached to. For some of y'all, you are standing your ground where you're not really wanting to deal with this situation anymore. But for some of you, I feel like you may still be in this situation where you may feel as though you have to make a sacrifice in order to surrender and free yourself from this situation. You know what I'm saying? Where some of you could be living with this person or have a child by this person. And so it may be a difficult situation because of the living situation between you and this other individual. And so I kind of feel that Spirit wants to come in and let you know that you got this Wheel of Fortune. And so I feel as though Spirit wants you to know that until you release yourself and free yourself from this situation and surrender from this situation and let it go, you know, it's like you have the window of opportunities out there to grab. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to be able to push forward if you're still holding on to a situation that's toxic or negative or draining you emotionally and mentally. So in order to go out there and grab those positive windows of opportunities, those positive doors that are for the grabbing, in order for you to move forward, some of you may have to sacrifice and, you know, surrender and get away from this situation, this other person, you know? Because, like I said, this water sign is a third party. If you're involved with this water sign, it's a third party somewhere with that water sign. Okay. And if you're dealing with a fire sign, you're on guard. You're on guard. Somebody's defensive. Somebody's on guard. Somebody views a situation as a burden. If you're dealing with a fire sign, okay, somebody's standing their ground where they taking back their power. If you're dealing with a fire sign, and when it comes to earth, if you're dealing with an earth sign, somebody views the situation as them being out in the cold, where they might want to come in and make an offer. But right now, you are working on some sort of short-term goals, some projects where you just kind of focus on yourself. So right now, you may have disconnected yourself from this earth sign. And if you're dealing with a air sign, the scale is unevenly yoked, unbalanced, because this person, somebody stabbed somebody in the back, okay? And so somebody is feeling wounded and defeated when it comes to dealing with this air sign, okay? And so it's like, that's what I'm kind of picking up for my Virgos. Because, like I said, somebody could be feeling a little bit stressed and overwhelmed in this situation with this Nine of Swords. When it comes to this air, like I said, I'm picking up where this air sign, like I said, the situation is definitely stressful when it comes to this air sign. And for some reason, when it comes to this fire sign, it could be where this fire sign wasn't willing to commit, where they might just be coming in, and so you kind of on guard, where you don't trust this fire sign, you know? I mean, because I feel as though some of you may feel as though this fire sign may have somebody else, and that's the reason why you're kind of on guard or defensive. And when it comes to this earth sign could be holding on a bit too tight to you. Or this earth sign could be wanting to block your path with this Four of Pentacles. There's some sort of blockage where somebody is holding on too tight to a situation when it comes to this Four of Pentacles, okay? So somebody definitely needs to let go of a situation. Definitely. You know? Because Virgo, that's what I'm kind of picking up on you guys. And you got this Sun card. This Sun card wanted to come out. You know, we're because I'm kind of seeing new beginnings, you know. Like single mothers, if some of my single mothers taking your kids moving forward, you know, wanting to start a new beginning. But you can't start a new beginning if you're still stuck holding on to this this toxic situation. Okay, so for some of y'all, you really do need to release that in order for you to move forward, okay? Because I do feel like there's a new beginning out there for you. Because like I said, you got that that Wheel of Fortune and that Sun card. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's out there for the grabbing. You know, definitely out there for the grabbing. You just got to get away from the thing that's trying to hold on to you, that's trying to pull you back. And for many, because it ain't really you, like I said, it could be this person, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel as though y'all are being intuitive because you got this, you got the Queen of Cups, and you got the Queen of Pentacles, and you got the Queen of Wands. So definitely being intuitive, definitely standing your ground, definitely focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. You said you scared to love again, Patricia? Yeah, I mean, it's a scary feel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I won't say be scared, you know, because we got to always allow ourselves to be somewhat, you know, I ain't going to use the word vulnerable. You said, should I trust my daughter's godmother? I mean, if she gives you reason not to trust her, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to listen to your intuition. You know? You got to listen to your intuition. You know, don't, you know, if something don't feel right, don't do it. You know, if you know it don't feel right, don't do it. If you know it's wrong, don't do it. You said, yes, I'm just focused on my boys and myself. I know that's right. Exactly. You know, all of us know what it's like to be, hurt, used, and abused, and taken advantage by somebody. And to have somebody who you thought you can trust, who you once upon a time cared for and loved deeply, to have that person take advantage of your vulnerability and and play mind games and to manipulate you into thinking that they really gave a damn when they didn't, you know, and to deal with somebody who, because many of us know what it's like to get caught up with somebody who's already married to somebody else, and to allow ourselves to get caught up emotionally with somebody who's attached to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Because that could be a sticky situation too when you get caught and involved in that entanglement, That's why it's best for a lot of my Virgos now to just kind of focus on working on some healthy things, being positive, maintaining, keep pushing forward, keep pushing prayer, keep praying over your circumstance, your situation, have some faith, trust in spirit, definitely connect the spirit and, let go, let God, you feel me? Anything that's too heavy for you is not, you need to give it to God. You know what I'm saying? Let Christ handle it. It's not your battle for you to carry by yourself, you know? So, don't feel as though you have to carry it. You said, I'm into this man and he went and cheated on me. I saw him on WhatsApp video call. Well, honey, it's time for you to let go of this man then, It's time for you to let go, Because I was dealing with somebody who was FaceTiming other bitches. Or I think that's what they call it. Ain't that what they call that shit? FaceTime? Because I don't even do it. But yeah, he was FaceTiming other bitches, So I know what that's like too. So that's why I say sometimes you just gotta, let go, let God, focus on yourself, do what you gotta do for you to maintain some type of just to have a clear mind, to be able to think straight, to move forward, And if that means working on projects at home, definitely. You said I left last year. I know that's right. It's nothing like freeing yourself. Good morning, Ebony. It's nothing like freeing yourself, It's always a positive. We have to learn how to take a negative and turn it into a positive, and take a dark situation and seek light, and seek light. Definitely. Definitely have to seek light. Because there's nothing worse than staying stuck to a dark situation. Good morning, Kiva. Good morning. If I pronounce it wrong, forgive me. Or is it, how you pronounce? Yeah. Because yeah, this Eight of Pentacles, definitely some of you are definitely assessing your situation. Examining the part you played in. Definitely focus. Focus on things. Yeah, take care of the home front. I always tell people take care of the home front. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is it Kativa? How do I pronounce that? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. You said, do you look on your cards for my answer? Sometimes I trust her and sometimes I don't. I'm very confused about the situation. If she's, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like she's doing something wrong, then like I said, your intuition is never going to lead you wrong or lead you astray. You understand what I'm saying? You have to investigate the situation, assess the situation. It's obviously something there that's causing you not to have trust when it comes to this person. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's something there that's causing you not to have trust when it comes to this person, then you need to assess it and investigate it and find out why it is you don't trust this other person. If this person done something that you know is not cool, then don't set yourself up to get hurt again. Don't do that. Whatever your situation is dealing with. If it's, if you dealt with some toxic, some negativity, some darkness involving this other individual, then you need to, pull your energy back. You know what I'm saying? Pull your energy back. If you know it don't feel right, don't do it. Listen to your intuition. Because you're saying sometimes you trust her and sometimes you don't. What has she done that's causing you not to trust her? So it's obviously something that she did that's causing you not to have trust. And if that's the case, then you need to cut ties. You said love them friends from a distance sometimes. Well, if it's fake friends, you need to cut them off, period. You know what I'm saying? Because real friends are going to have your back. You know what I'm saying? Real friends are going to always be there to support you no matter what. Real friends are going to be there to help, kind of get you back on the right path. You feel me? Real friends are going to always be there to comfort you and let you know that it's going to be okay. Real friends are never going to turn their back on you and walk away or, or make you feel less than. But fake friends is something that you need to remove yourself from. You said, I saw the devil card you pulled out when you read my question. Oh, well then, honey, you need to cut that loose then. Most definitely. You definitely need to cut that loose then, famous. Definitely. Because like I said, if that's a toxic situation, anything about this person, if it's something about this person that's telling you something's not right, then chances are your intuition is telling you the truth. Because moving forward, and that's what many of my Virgos are trying to do. You're trying to move forward, trying to move forward. Take time to heal. Take time to heal, Virgo. You said my ex-boyfriend called me today and he's a Sagittarius. I miss him, but he hurt me in the past. I'm afraid to get back together with him. Should I take him back? You know what, Pamela? That's why I said it's nothing worse than fucking somebody who's not your friend. And what I mean by that is a person who puts you on ghost, a person who blocks you and ghosts you and cuts off communication, and you don't hear from this person 3-4 weeks at a time, 1-2-3 months, and then at the clear, boo, here they come texting you, calling you, saying, what's up, boo, how you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Right when you finally have a peace of mind, this person ups and wants to text you and call you, but they wasn't trying to really fuck with you like that in the past, So my thing is, anybody who ghosts you, blocks you, play mind games, ignore you, don't communicate with you, and then all of a sudden 2 months later, 3 months go by, now they want to reach out. That's not a real friend. That's just somebody who's, viewing their options, and because they might be bored and it might be slow when it comes to their options, because the options in the past who they was fucking with them moved on. So now out of the blue, they want to pick up the phone and call you because they might be going through a rebound situation, or they might be going through some bullshit at home where they live at. You know what I'm saying? So they just trying to escape the shit they got around them. So they're calling and reaching out to you. But that's not a real friend. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get yourself emotionally connected to somebody who has already shown you in the past that they didn't have any respect for you, and then they using the same technique to get you back. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to find yourself caught up in that situation where after you give in to this person comes see you, y'all become intimate, you share this moment of intimacy with this person, and then next thing you know, they get ghosts and they start blocking you again. That's not what you want to set yourself up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said the worst thing people can do is open their door to the enemy and to get sidetracked and let somebody come in and pull you off your course and block your blessings, or because they going through some shit, and so now they checking the option list. You know, they looking for a rebound situation. They don't want a commitment. They don't want a real serious one-on-one. They want to come see you, and they probably haven't spoken to you in a while. And then out the blue, they feel like if they call you, that they feel as though they may still have you wrapped around their finger a little bit. Where if they call you, reach out, that you might, they be like, "What's up? How you doing? I thought maybe, you free? Can we talk or whatever?" And that talking leads to them wanting to come over and see you. And the next thing you know, you ain't spoke to this person God knows how long, but you letting them come over. Let's talk, let's catch up, let's kick it. Y'all lay down together and have sex. Then all of a sudden, they ignore you. 2, 3 days later, you don't hear from them. 2, 3 days later, turn into 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. And then you wonder, well, what the hell happened? What went wrong? I thought we was enjoying each other. You acted like you wanted to come back, but really this person was just trying to find something to kill time. So you have to watch that and be careful, because when a person is a real friend and they trying to be solid, they don't break the communication. You understand what I'm saying? Real friends don't never break the communication. You know what I'm saying? Real friends are gonna be there, and even if y'all choose to go your own separate way, that real friend to reach out. Do you need anything? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? How the kids? How's your family? You know what I'm saying? Well, keep it cordial. But a person who blocks you and ghosts you or just chooses not to fuck with you, and then when they ready to fuck with you, then they call, then they text. You understand what I'm saying? That's not a real friend. That's just somebody who just wanting to come through for some ass. That's why I tell people you got to see through the shit that you can't see through and pay attention to the signs. Don't let people come in playing those same type of mind games and do the same shit. You got to ask them what are their true intentions toward you. When they call and they text in to ask how you doing, okay, cool, I'm good. How about you? How you doing? You good? That's what's up. Okay, well, thank you for calling. You know what I mean? Take care. Cut the conversation short. If the conversation ain't really going nowhere and this person is already connected to somebody else, then it's no need to put all your energy into a long conversation if this person is already attached to somebody else. It's best to get off the phone. If they got somebody else, just keep that short. Okay, thanks for calling. I'm good. You good? All right, have a good one. Because it's cool to forgive, but don't be a fool and forget. You said I changed my number. Well, my Taurus 5/6's birthday pop up at my place. And do he feel love candles? I'm burning on him. Why would you want to deal with that, Danita? Why do you want to do that? Why are you putting yourself through that? You said you changed your number so that he can't call you, and you blocked him and deleted him, but you burning candles for him to come back and show up at your place. Right, the enemy sends confusion. Exactly. The enemy sends confusion. Exactly. Danita, I would definitely say cut that loose. You know what I'm saying? Stop burning candles on this person. Protect yourself. Don't be careful. People gotta be careful when you be out here doing these this candle magic and these candle spells. You definitely gotta be careful. Be careful with that. Careful what you ask for. Careful what you ask for. Because when you go to spirit and you start playing around with magic, okay, that shit really does work in some cases, okay? And you be careful what you ask for, because you could be asking for the devil to come right back to your damn crib. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you ask for. Y'all got to be careful when it comes to playing around with, candle magic and love spells, because you'll be bringing the damn devil right back to your door. And when they come back a second time, they're going to fuck you up a whole lot worse than than when they fucked you up the first time. So be careful, because you may not be able to get rid of a motherfucker if they pull up the second time. You said, I don't know if he's dealing with someone, but intuition is a mother. He still is in denial, but I know what I feel. Feeling and knowing, feeling and knowing. Again, if you know this person has done you wrong and they dealing with somebody else, do not put yourself back through that again. You know, release it. Like somebody said, you gotta pray the devil off of you. You know, you gotta pray that shit off of you. You said that's why I threw my black candles away. I was going to do a spell on my baby daddy and his girl. They messed up my life, but it ain't worth it. Well, I keep my black candles, but you know, I started to do a spell on my ex, but then I thought about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why do I want to invite a negative situation to my door? Why do I want to open my door and let some shit in that God only knows? You know, you got to be careful, because if your person's out there sleeping with somebody else, then that means that whoever it is they laying down beside right now, the other person is probably catching feelings for them. And so whoever it is they laying down with, you don't know. The other person might have some shit put on them. And you don't want that shit coming to your door. And that's why I try to tell people, you got to be careful. Because a lot of people out here today doing this damn black magic. You said karma will always even it out. You do you, focus on light. Exactly. You got to focus on light. I always tell people that, you know, love and light. Always focus on love and light. You know, don't do to somebody else what you don't want them to do to you. And don't try to seek revenge. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to God, because spirit is already aware. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always break that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can always break it and send it right back to them double fold. You know, but definitely be careful, because like somebody just said, they come back with double the damn demons. Exactly. With more demons. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You got to stay clear of that shit. Got to stay clear of it. You know, especially if you know your person ain't really changed. You know, if you know your person is out there doing that same shit, playing those same dumbass games, you definitely don't want to fuck with that. You know, because some people, it takes them a little while before they grow up and they really learn. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they got to hit their motherfucking head real hard or go through a real rude awakening in order for them to really learn, or, you know, learn a powerful lesson, you know. And you don't want to keep putting yourself in a situation where you have to keep learning a damn lesson. You know, what's that saying? A hard head makes a sore ass. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to be careful what you asking for, because you don't want to be attracting karma to your door. I always tell people, protect your door, cover your door. You know, cover where you lay your head. You know what I'm saying? Never bring bullshit where you lay your head. You know, that's just like if you doing dirt in the street. I tell people, if you doing dirt in the street, keep dirt in the street. Don't bring that street shit back home with you. You know what I'm saying? If whatever it is you involved with, if you know it ain't cool and you out there in the street doing some crazy shit, then leave that crazy shit where, you know, where it needs to be left. But don't bring it back home with you. You said Virgo just want revenge. It's not about love at this point. Be careful what you ask for. Again, when it comes to revenge, be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? Because revenge could be a motherfucker. Revenge could be a powerful motherfucker. You know, when you go, revenge means you're saying you trying to jump in the ring with the devil, is what you saying. Because this person hurt you, so now you want to get even. Is basically what you saying. Well, this person fucked me over. This person fucked me around. This person used me, abused me, and broke my heart. You was fucking with somebody who was fucked up, so you learned the powerful lesson behind it. But now you saying you want revenge. You have to be careful what you asking for, because in order to get revenge, that means you have to get back in the ring and you have to tap on the devil's shoulder and say, what's up? And so the question is, are you ready to really put yourself in the ring and feel like you have to go toe to toe with the demon? You know what I'm saying? It's best to walk away from the damn devil and let his ass be. You know, and just seek light. You know what I'm saying? Later for revenge. Stop putting your energy into wanting to get revenge. Stop putting your energy into wanting to fuck with the devil. Leave the devil alone, because chances are your person, is caught up on some bullshit. So leave them be. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that revenge shit. Just focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put your energy into yourself. Focus on doing something positive for you. Spread love, light, joy, and happiness and hope into your life. You know what I'm saying? Build something beautiful for you. Right, exactly. Don't play in the mud with the pigs. Exactly, because you will get dirty. Exactly, because demons don't fight fear. Okay, demons don't fight fear. And when you go stepping in the ring with a demon or devil, that mean they liable to turn around and do some real fucked up shit to you. And that's some shit you don't want to get started, because it's hard to get rid of their ass once you start tapping on their shoulder. You can't go playing tricks with the devil, because like they say, tricks is for kids. And so you got to be careful when it comes to that damn revenge shit. You really do. Because you'll be calling the devil right into your crib. That revenge, you going out there trying to get even. Next thing you know, the motherfucker popping at your door, starting some bullshit, or popping up at your job. You know what I'm saying? Starting some bullshit. Or might fuck around and get a group of other motherfuckers to come and like attack your ass. So you got to be careful. Because devils don't give a fuck. If they trying to hurt you, then they gonna do whatever they can in their power to destroy you. So sometimes it's best to just pray over that devil and tell God to release the damn devil off of you. You know what I'm saying? Break that cycle. Remove that which don't no longer serve you. Set yourself free. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even worth fucking with it. It just ain't. You have to cut your ties. Don't keep inviting that shit back in. Because some shit, once you go fucking with it, you may not be able to get rid of it like that. You know? That's just like when you lay down and you have sex with somebody and the sex is good and you get dick whipped or pussy whipped. You know what I'm saying? And you have sex with somebody and the next thing you know, the motherfucker showing up at your house unexpected, unannounced. Then call you, then text you, they at your motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? You done put that pussy on them real good, and now the motherfucker at your job, or the motherfucker blowing up your phone, calling you all times of the day, the night. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Because ain't nothing worse than the motherfucker camping at your back door. Because God knows I done been through it, honey. I done had motherfuckers hiding in my yard, in the woods, in the bushes, back door, that no motherfucker was back there. I was like, God damn, motherfucker beating me home. By the time I get home from work, he already at my door. So that's the type of shit you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You have to. You can't be giving the cookies up. You can't, because Virgos, you know how we get down, Virgos. We could be some freaky ass motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't be giving your nookie up to everybody, Virgo. You got to be careful who you get a nookie up to, because you can have a motherfucker fucked up. You can have him sprung. You can have this person completely fucking sprung. And then next thing you know, you got a basket case on your hands. Just like my girl Sunshine say, the damn patient. You don't want to be bringing the patient to your damn door. You said they may want to kill you for it. Okay, yes. Because I had abuse. My first husband was a motherfucking basket case. He was very abusive, mentally, emotionally, physically, verbally. That motherfucker was crazy. I ain't got time for that shit. Motherfuckers be stalking you, driving by your house, because you done put that pussy game on them. You done gave that motherfucker some pussy and some good head, and now you can't get rid of him. Motherfucker driving by your job, driving by your house, trying to see who's parked out there. You know what I'm saying? Can't be doing that shit. Can't be doing that shit. And then you gotta be careful about getting good dick. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have strength when it comes to laying down with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have strength. You really do. If all you really want is that dick because you backed up, you got to make sure that that's what you really want, just the dick. You ain't, you might not trying to get attached. You know what I'm saying? If all you want is a real good fucking a tune-up, then make sure that when the person come through, they give you a real good tune-up so that, you won't want it the next day, or, you know what I'm saying? Break you off just right, But you don't want to be getting sprung. You said cutting lights off like you ain't home. Oh my God, that's what I do. That's what the fuck I do. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, it's been many a motherfucking times when I had to turn the volume all the way down on motherfucking TV and turn the motherfucking lights off and act like I won't home when the motherfucker was knocking at my door. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there on my bed like I wish this motherfucker would just stop knocking and just go the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? You know? You said it, park in the garage and shut the doors. Oh my God. Child, y'all just don't know. And you be sitting there too, and you kind of know about what time they gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? You listening at your front door, back door. You know what I'm saying? Got your ear to the motherfucking window like it's that damn. I hope not. You know? Or sometimes you gotta call them before they call you and make up a lie. You know, and tell them you with the kids. You out of town. You know, because I've had to do that too. I've had to call a motherfucker before they call me and be like, I'm out of town, you know, for the weekend and I'm spending time with the kids. I won't be home just so they don't come pulling the fuck up. So, you know, you got to be careful, Virgos. You got to be careful. You got to be careful what you ask for. You got to be careful. You say, have you ever had somebody stalk you and you not even giving no goodies? That's the one. Hell yeah, he was a Libra. He was a Libra. I didn't get no pussy to that motherfucker. And he was at my damn back door every chance he got. Back door, front door, listening to see who was inside my house. He even wanted to come to my motherfucking job. Hell yeah. That was that damn Libra. I was so glad when he moved the fuck back home. Cause I wasn't catching no break. This motherfucker knew what time I was going to work. He knew what time I got home from work. Motherfucker be outside my door when I was leaving home to go to work, and the motherfucker would be outside my door when I came home from work. Okay. You said I would never ever come by nobody house without notification. I know that's right, but you got people that do that shit. You got people that do, you know, that be pulling up without notification. Shit, I still got an ex that be driving by my motherfucking crib thinking I don't know it. I don't pay that shit no attention though. I let his ass drive by. That's his gas. Just don't knock on the door and get on my motherfucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? Cause he already know me. Don't the worst thing you could do is show up at my door empty-handed. You know, it's one motherfucking thing to show up without notification. But it's a whole nother ball game when you show up empty-handed without motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna surprise a bitch, then motherfucker bring a gift. You know what I'm saying? Bring a gift. Cause I don't see no basket, no flowers. What the fuck? How you gonna pull up unexpected and empty-handed? What is we doing? What we doing? Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. And make sure you got that motherfucking gas tank on full. Cause you know, no. That's why I don't open my door. That's why I don't open my door. Can't be coming empty-handed. I don't do that shit. You said I got one chasing me for 7 years. Had to call the police to get away. Child, I had to get away from both of my ex-husbands. I had to call the cops on both of them motherfuckers plenty of motherfucking times. I know what that's like. I had 911 on A-step on speed dial. Okay. You said y'all still live together? Well, if y'all live together, then either, you know, make it work. You say y'all still I rise blessed. She still live together. If y'all still live no kids together, I have a son. Okay, well, you have a son and y'all still live together. Well, if you love that person loves you, then y'all try to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Then try to make it work. You know, make try to. But the worst thing you could do is live under the same roof with a motherfucker that you know is fucking somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And this person is cheating and lying, and y'all live under the same roof. Cause I did that shit too. My husband, my second husband, he would cheat. Both of my ex-husbands cheat like a motherfucker sometimes. You know, at the end of it, you know, cause motherfuckers is gonna cheat. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna deal with it, then you gonna have to go out there and get you somebody too. And just even the motherfucking score until you get fed up and decide to leave a motherfucker. You know, because the worst thing you could do is live with a motherfucker that has a mistress on the outside. And you let this motherfucker come home. You said you letting go. Yep, he's a fire sign. You letting go. Well, I mean, do you got your shit packed? Because you said y'all live together. So, I mean, how you letting go and y'all live together? You got your shit packed? You ready to move out? Is you know what I'm saying? I mean, whose name is on the lease? You know, is it his house or is it your house? Is both of y'all names on the lease together? You said already packed and gone, Jay. Jay said already packed and gone. I know that's right. Because you can't be living with a motherfucker that you don't want to be with no more. Because that's toxic. If you don't want to be with this motherfucker, if your name ain't on the lease with that person, you know what I'm saying? You said you know I don't be playing. Jay said he don't be playing, all right? I mean, I'm just saying now. That's why, you said my name alone is on the lease. Oh, okay. Well, then you gotta kick him out. You gotta kick his ass out then. Shit. You gotta kick him out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he don't have nothing in your house. He's not getting mail at your house, is he? Because if he lives with you at your house and he's been with you over 30 days and he gets mail at your house, then he could literally go to the courthouse and prove that you two live together and that he's been living with you for a certain amount of time if he got a piece of mail at your address, okay? And then the judge will tell you that you can't put him out, even if y'all are common law, even if this person's name is not on the lease. If this person's been living with you for more than 30 days, 30 to 90 days, and this person gets a mail at your address, that mail is stamped. You know what I'm saying? Date and time. All that person got to do is take that piece of mail to the courthouse and tell the judge that you tried to throw them out. And the judge is going to tell you can't just throw a person out or because their name is not on the lease. If this person's been living with you and they got a piece of mail that proves that they stay at your address, then you're going to have to evict that person with a 30-day notification. They got 40 days to get out. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, ladies, when you start taking people in, okay? Because I've been through this with both of my ex-husbands. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you gotta learn that shit. Because even when me and my second husband got together, I had to learn the hard way because I moved into a motherfucking house where I was the breadwinner. I had two motherfucking jobs and I was paying most of the motherfucking bills. And when this motherfucker showed his ass and I called the police on my motherfucking husband, and the police got there and said, "Whose house is this?" And my husband said, "Mine, and I ain't going nowhere. This is my family's house." And that this house is in my name. I said, "Oh shit." Okay, because when I married my second husband, I kept my maiden name. So I didn't ever change my last name over to his. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I didn't. That was a real smart move. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, the cops stood there and told me that I couldn't put my husband out of his own house. You know what I'm saying? And so I said to the cop, "Well, how come I can't put him out if he's acting a damn fool?" And so the cop asked me, "Well, the only way you could put him out is if he assaults you." So, he didn't put his hands on me, but he was getting on my fucking nerves. And so when the cop told me the only way to get rid of this motherfucker was to have him arrested and, put in county jail, she said, "So let me ask you, did he touch you?" And I said, "Hell yeah." I said, "Yup." I said, "Yup." I said, "He hit me. He hit me." He didn't have no witnesses to prove that he didn't. So the cop read him his right and arrested him and took his ass to jail. I felt bad about it though because the next day they put it in the newspaper. I didn't know they were going to do that. They put the shit in the newspaper, said he had assaulted his wife, which he was just getting on my nerve because he was fucking up. I wanted him to get the fuck out. And if that was what it took to get the motherfucker out, then hey, you said burn, baby, burn, because I be damn. So y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to know the law. You have to know the law. That's why I tell people, don't be quick to move a motherfucker in your house. Because once a motherfucker move in your house and they bring all their clothes and you move them in and they stay with you for 3 weeks, all they gotta do is put in a change of address at the post office, and they can go to the post office and start getting mail at your house without you even knowing. And once they get that first piece of mail, all they gotta do is hold on to it, because that first piece of mail is gonna show the judge how long they've been living with you. So you gotta be careful with that shit. Because today a motherfucker don't have to have their name on your lease. If y'all been living together, the judge is gonna tell you that shit. You can't just put him out on the street. You have to evict him by law. You have to go to the clerk of court and get a hearing and ask for the clerk of court to evict this person out of your house. Still, like Roz, you said you have the mailbox key. I know that's right. You got to be careful. So if this person don't get no mail at your house, you said my ex went through the window and moved himself in. Well, goddamn. He went through the window and moved himself in? Girl, that would have been a quick police lock this son of a bitch up. How the fuck they gonna come through the window with they shit and move in your motherfucking house? You said you had to call the police, Nina? I know that's right. You better call the police. I would have been ready to call the police and I would have been shooting him in the back of his ass or in his nuts. Let me come home and find a mother. No, nigga, we not doing that. Not today. I beat on shot that motherfucker both of his ass cheeks. Because by law, you got the right to kill a motherfucker when they break in. You know what I'm saying? If you come home and the motherfucker done broke in your house and he got his shit in them, you got the right to kill his ass by law. The police said, see, I learned this the hard way too. Because one night I was coming home and a motherfucker was climbing through my bathroom window, okay? And the lights was off. And I went to grab my motherfucking gun. I went to my room to grab my 38 because my kids were sleeping in the room and this motherfucker coming through my window. I ain't even know the motherfucker. So I grabbed my gun, and when I pulled the trigger, went to shooting, the motherfucker took off running. And the police told me that it's against the law to shoot a person from the back. And I told the cop, well, I got proof that you see here, he tried to break in my window. And the cop told me, I understand that. But the cop said, if you going to shoot a person, wait for them to get halfway in, then shoot them. This way, if you kill them, you can drag their ass in and say, yeah, they broke in your house. So by law, if somebody breaks in your house and you have a gun with a permit, you got the right to kill their ass because they on the inside. You said that's wrong. I got somebody lying about they right now, and all they ever did was destroy my life. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm trying to tell you. I learned some shit when they kind of fucking with the system. I'm trying to tell you now. You gotta know how to get the law on your motherfucking side. You got to know how to get the law on your side. You gotta keep a notebook or keep a tablet. Every time this person does something wrong to you or say some crazy shit, write that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Write that shit down. You said my ex did that and I'm 2 buildings high. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta write that shit down. Don't be afraid, because I'm getting ready to get me another gun now. I'm in the process of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this way, if a person does wrong, every time somebody says some crazy shit, jot that shit down, put the time and the date and the day, and get notification. This way, if you have to ever go to court, to the clerk of court, you got proof with a tablet that shows the judge how many times this person has abused you verbally, mentally, and emotionally. You said, where do you live? I'm from New York, but I'm not far from yeah, I'm on the outskirts of VA, out of outskirts of Virginia, outskirts of Virginia. You said, oh, you're registered then. Hell yeah, I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. I'm from New York, so you already know I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. I keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the heat. I got to do that. Cause me personally, I'm not gonna let a motherfucker get in. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker try to come back through the window, you coming through the window, motherfucker, I'm gonna bust your skull off gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slit your goddamn throat. You know? I don't even know. I might not want a motherfucker leaking inside my crib. I might take a picture. slice the goddamn throat and take a picture showing the motherfucker coming in my window hanging and then kick his ass back out on the ground. Just have a picture for proof, to show the judge. The motherfucker came through the window, Your Honor. So I had to do what I had to do. And I didn't want him spilling all that shit on my carpet. So I threw his ass back outside on the ground. But you can see he's in front of my window. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the law on your side, Virgos. Y'all got to get the law on your side now. And men, if y'all dealing with a crazy bitch, don't stand there and don't take, because I got a lot of Virgo men up here too, and so some of my Virgo guys, y'all could be dealing with a crazy chick, you know what I'm saying? And I have a brother. I got one brother. I'm 7 years older than my brother. You understand what I'm saying? And I always told my brother, don't never put your hands on a chick. You know what I'm saying? If she's crazy, cut her loose and leave her alone. But if the bitch act like she want to leap, then call me. You know what I'm saying? Call me. I'll take care of her. You know what I'm saying? But don't put your hands on her. You said if you carry, you would want to know how to use it properly anyway and have a permit. Hell yeah, you want to definitely know how to use it and have a permit. Most definitely. I always tell people to cover yourselves. If you got a gun, always have a permit and know how to use it, know how to lock it, know how to unlock it. You know what I'm saying? Know how to put the bullets in without shooting your damn self. Because some people don't know how to put the bullets in the gun, and some people don't know how to lock it or unlock it. And a lot of times that's how accidents occur. Because I had a friend and he had a 380 and the motherfucker was in the house, and had company and everybody chilling in the living room. And somehow the motherfucker pulled the trigger on the 380 and the motherfucking bullet ricocheted and it went through one of my homeboy's leg and his arm. The bullet ricocheted through his body and they had to rush him to the hospital. All because the motherfucker didn't know how to unlock the 380 and he fucked around and accidentally pulled the trigger. You said you should have to know how to oil a gun too. Hell yeah. I know that's right. That's some good advice. But you got to be careful too, because some people feel like because they have a gun with a permit that they can use it whenever they get ready. And that's not always the case. You have to be careful. Don't never feel as though, because you got a gun, the motherfucker say to something crazy and all of a sudden you ready to blow his brains out. You got to be smart when you have a gun. Because sometimes, because I've seen people carry them and, because they knew they had knew they had a piece on them and they get in an argument, I done seen a dude right in front of me, he pulled the gun out on another dude and told dude, keep talking, I'm getting ready to pop you. You feel me? I'm going to put this cap up in your ass. And I was like, it ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody cause you to lose your cool because you have a gun on you and you feel like you want to shoot somebody because they talking shit. Don't do that because you're going to get locked up and go to prison behind some bullshit. You said my family in Louisiana, well, they have at least six guns and the kids had to take classes. Yeah, you definitely want to take classes and learn how to protect yourself because you don't want to be a killer. You just want to be able to protect yourself at home. And that's the bottom line. You want to be able to protect yourself. And if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, then you want to make sure that you got somebody who's a good protector and provider. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst thing you could do is get with a motherfucker who's a punk, who don't know how to provide or protect. Never get with a motherfucker if he ain't got no backbone. I can't stand a weak man. I really can't. If you're going to get with a man, you need somebody that got some real strong backbone that is not afraid to knock a motherfucker out. You said that just happened at my job 2 days ago and they both missed each other 3 feet apart. Hell yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Shit. I used to get pissed off, being from New York and motherfuckers getting to fight. Hell, I got shot accidentally in my arm and the bullet ricocheted and went through my left arm because my ex-boyfriend got into a fight with another dude and we outside on the hill and they shooting each other. You know what I'm saying? The dude shot at my ex on a hill, and then my ex shot back up at the dude, and I'm sitting on the motherfucking stoop with my headphones on, listening to music, not paying no attention what the hell is going on. And one of my girlfriends grabbed me by my arm and told me to run or duck or some shit. And when she grabbed me by my left arm, that's when the bullet hit me in my arm. And it went right through my through the flesh in my arm, and I had to go to the hospital. I was pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I cussed my ex out like motherfucker. I cussed both of the motherfuckers out. How y'all shooting at each other out here in the opening, and you see his motherfuckers all around this bitch, and y'all just gonna pull the trigger, and y'all shooting at each other from a motherfucking distance, and you don't see motherfuckers out in the street, motherfucker? You know? Exactly. Bullets don't have nobody's name on it. Oh. I told my ex, if you trying to kill that motherfucker, then y'all need to walk up to each other and just shoot each other. But don't be shooting your shit out in the middle of a crowd and y'all don't give a fuck who y'all hit. Y'all got me fucked up. My family was pissed. My mother and my uncles, everybody was ready to kill my ex. They kept asking, do I want to press charges? And I was like, no. You know. And I begged my family not to kill him because it was an accident. You know, my uncles and all of them, they was ready to put my ex to sleep. You feel me? And my mom was like, we gotta press charges. He's getting ready to go to jail. I'm sending him to prison. I was like, chill, you know. It was, you know what I'm saying? The bullet grazed my flesh and went through my arm. I was good. I was like, chill, you know. But now, had that motherfucker killed me, then by all means, drop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead on, put him in the ground with me. Because, motherfucker, if you shoot and you killing me, motherfucker, you coming with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going by myself. But, you gotta be careful, Virgos. You have to be careful. You know? You said, do you train people for readings, and how much do you charge? Do I train them for readings? Well, my thing is, I'm more so of a medium where I channel with the deceased. So my gift is a little different, you know. For me to train, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something where I would have to be like face to face, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to teach, then I would like to have somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like really in a spiritual presence. You know, you would have to really be in a spiritual presence because there's steps. You know, there's steps. You know, there's so many steps, and definitely getting yourself starting with getting spiritually cleansed. You have to really cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, cleanse your home. There's steps. It's a healing process. You know, you have to make sure that you're willing to accept this new way of living. You know, it took me a while. That's why I've been single and celibate now, you know, over 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like spiritually clean. I don't eat pork. I don't eat red meat. You know, I don't drink liquor. I don't smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that comes with this journey. You know, I had to heal and I had to cut ties with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I had to completely set myself free. You know, so I'm not sexually active. I'm not out here having intimacy with nobody. You know, I don't do the clubs. I don't go to parties. You feel me? So when you get involved in this type of lifestyle, this new way of living, you have to really accept it. You can't come and say that you want to join forces with spirit and then you out there caught up in the world. So it's a lot of things when it comes to living like this, when it comes to learning how to live according to spirit. It's a lot of things you have to work on when it comes to changing your lifestyle, changing your routine, changing the way you do things in order to live healthy and live positive, in order to seek light. You know, you can't entertain nothing negative. You can't entertain nothing that's darkness. You know what I'm saying? You can't invite anything that is not godly like within your presence. So for me, you know, I take it serious. You know, I don't want to put my energy and effort into an individual unless I know 100% that individual is ready to do the step work. and ready to apply those tools, because it's very important that in order to connect the way I connect, you really have to be willing to cleanse yourself, and that means that you're going to start um opening yourself for new tools, for new lessons, daily. You got to work on it daily. So don't think that, I come up here and all I do is play with cards. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's not me. I take it very seriously. So it's not just about me coming here and shuffling the cards and telling you what the cards say. I actually live my life this way. I'm not in no relationships. I choose not to have a relationship. I even cut off my own family members. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut my own family loose because my family was out there, if you gonna be negative and dark and you ain't got nothing nice to say, well, I'm not gonna sit here and entertain it and allow somebody to say certain things to me that I know is not cool or correct and trigger me, So I have to keep myself away from people who I feel are triggers. And sometimes you can have family members who are triggers and they might say the wrong thing and then you fuck around and punch them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of Virgo I am, So it's like for me, I have to really be careful when it comes to my energy. I have to really be careful. And so that's why I love my home, because when I'm at home, I have like 7, 8 spiritual altars. I have myself covered completely. My dwelling where I lay my head, there's no negative obstacles or negative people or negative temptations where I lay my head. My dwelling is covered. That's very important that when I'm at home, I'm at peace. So I'm very careful with that. I'm careful how I take a bath and what I put in my bath water. I'm careful, my floors, my doors. I'm very careful with that. I'm careful what I put in my refrigerator. Because, like I said, I don't eat pork. I don't eat fried food. I don't eat red meat. So, my life is really different. But anyway, Virgos, I feel like my life is an open book because I done shared so much about myself with you guys. But yeah, I take it very seriously, you guys. It's not easy when you're on this journey, and you have to cover yourself because there's people out there that's dark. People ask me, why do I choose to live this way? Why do I choose my lifestyle the way I choose it? Because I'm fully aware of the enemy. I'm aware of the enemy's attack. I'm aware that you got people out there that envy you. I'm aware that jealousy and envy and darkness is real. I'm 100% aware of people that try to throw stones at you. You know what I'm saying? When somebody don't like you, then they'll do whatever it takes to injure you and hurt you, right? So you have to cover yourself and protect yourself from people who are negative. So I am fully covered. So when people come at me with the negativity, it just bounces right off. I don't put myself in the aura of darkness. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in having anybody around me that's toxic. If it's somebody that's toxic, even odor, if a person don't smell right, I can't be around it. You know what I'm saying? Because certain smells make me nauseous. And so I can't stand to be around somebody if they smell, because I can't take odor. So that's a big thing with me too. So nah. And that's why I'm single and I'm celibate and I stay to myself because there's certain things I can't allow to be a part of my life. That's why I don't miss none of my exes because my exes, they still out there in the world. They still caught up, they still smoking, they still drinking, they still playing mind games, they still sleeping around, having unprotected, unsafe sex, sleeping with multiple people. I can't open my door to that person. Even if I was to choose to be cool and be cordial to that person, I could speak to that person on the outside and say, "What's up? How you doing?" But I'm not going to entertain it. I'm not going to open my door and let it in because that person's on low vibration. If when a person is not living right, then that means I can't be in that mix. I can't be in that aura. Once upon a time, cool. When I was out there in the world and doing world shit, going to the club party, hanging out, drinking, getting fucked up, smoking weed, been there, done that, did that. I know what it's like to lay down and be involved with somebody who's attached to somebody else, been there, done that, did that. So I understand it. I know how it goes. And so now I'm good. My kids is grown, my kids is married, my kids got kids. I don't do no babysitting because I don't let shit stress me out. Love my kids, love my family, but I don't fuck with my family. I ain't got time for the drama. So I'm cool being by myself. I ain't got time for it. So in order for me to even get in the relationship, it has to be somebody on my level. They gotta like the same shit I like. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some similarities, some interests that's common. You know what I'm saying? I can't be with somebody if we don't share the same similar interests. I like jazz music. What kind of music do they like? I love golf. I love tennis. I love jazz festivals. I'm in the art museums, the art gallery. I love to read a good book. You know what I'm saying? I'm into football and basketball. But I don't like fucking with shit that's toxic. So anything that's toxic, I can't fuck with that. I can't do it. But anyway, Virgos, I enjoyed y'all. Enough about me. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Okay. Y'all feel free to hit the comment section. Let me know how y'all living. How y'all living. Share with me what's going on in your life. Feel free to email me. If you want to share a little something about your own life, then feel free to email me, and let me know what's going on. Let me know how you doing, how you living, Get in the comment section. You said, yeah, unequally yoked. Yeah. If you're unevenly yoked with somebody, then it's definitely time to untie yourself from them. It's definitely time to untie yourself from them. But with that being said, Virgos, I'm getting ready to get off this live. I enjoyed y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. You said I missed it, but I'm gonna go back and listen. All right, Katifa, do that. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate you guys for logging on, subscribing, hitting the like button. Yes, you came in late, Cynthia. Yeah, this replayed back. For the most part, we did the reading kind of quick, but we just was sitting here vibing, kicking. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for y'all comments and your questions and all that. Okay? I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, it's 3:22. Where you at, AM? It might be about that time. Yeah, it might be about that time. All right, people. I'm out.